Hey, good morning, Pirates. We are day 2 of our second unit, um, continuing our research in class today. Again, our objective for this unit is starting to become familiar with the periodic table so that we could use it to predict the properties of elements based on patterns of electrons in the outermost energy level. So today's bell work kind of gets you to look more specifically at it. You're going to open your bell work slideshow, create 2 slides for today, one for each of your researched elements. And then on each slide you'll place a screenshot of the block for your element on the slide from the periodic table that is linked right here. And then there's a script right here. I'd like you to copy this script, paste it on each slide, and then fill in the blanks for that element. And I'm going to kind of model that for you right now, and then submit your slideshow for the day. Okay, so in your slideshow, I'm going to use just a generic slideshow. You need to add a slide, and you're going to ultimately do a slide like this for your element, and I'll show you how to do that. Here's one for titanium. Here's the block from the periodic table for titanium, and then here's that script with the information from here about titanium. Here's another example for oxygen. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to type the date at the top. And I'm going to pick an element. Let's do nitrogen. And so I need to get a block for nitrogen from the periodic table as a picture to insert right here. So in that announcement, I'm going to click on that link to the periodic table. I'm going to open it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit to make my blocks bigger. And then I want this block right here in a picture. So I'm going to do Command-Shift-4. I get the crosshair and I select nitrogen. Then I go back to my slideshow and I'm going to insert image from my computer. Screenshots go to your desktop. Find the one that you just took. It's 9 o'clock, so I'm going to take that one. It's nitrogen. I open it. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So here I have the block from the periodic table for nitrogen, which is my element. I'm going to go back to my announcement and copy that script. So I'm going to copy those 2 lines and put them in this text box, paste them, and then I'm just going to fill in the blanks with the information. So nitrogen is my element. Nitrogen, get rid of the extra dots, has an atomic number of 7, so this number right here is the atomic number. This means an atom of nitrogen has 7 protons and 7 electrons. That's what that number means, and ultimately it means it's the number of protons, and that doesn't change. If you change the number of protons, you change the element. The number of electrons, that is a neutral atom, but that can change. So you could find nitrogen that has shared or gained electrons, and so it has slightly more or less electrons. But a neutral atom by itself of nitrogen, 7 electrons because it has 7 protons. And then that says titanium, so I need to fix my script. So we're talking about nitrogen, so I'm going to make sure that says nitrogen. Has an average atomic mass of 14.007. So I'm going to put 14.007 there, basically 14. This means the average atom of nitrogen has 14 minus 7 or 7 neutrons. So this is where I would do my math, 14 minus 7. And so I'm going to round this number, the atomic mass, and subtract the atomic number to figure out the number of neutrons in an atom. And then clean it up, get rid of the extra dots. And so forth. Then you're going to do that exact same thing for your second element as well, so that you should have 3 slides to submit today. One of them is your title slide, and then you'll have a slide for each of your elements that looks like this. And again, you only need 2, but here are 3 examples. Make sure you do your elements. And then there is a sample of the script that I have copied in the announcement. Once you have done that, you are going to submit for daily points, and that backs up your slideshow. Once you've completed your bell work, you're going to have the rest of class today to work on your research and submit it. Complete your research and submit. Here's a helpful link if you're struggling to find the price of your element. Try this link. I want to remind you, last day for late work is the 10th of January, which is next Sunday. The semester ends January 14th. The 13th and 14th, you'll be taking your finals. Here's a link, a resource. If you are just now checking in and realizing, man, there's less than 2 weeks left and I'm failing science, here's a pathway to pass science. If you're not passing right now, click here, read through it. Shoot me emails if you have questions. You can also join the Zoom anytime. The Zoom link opens at 9:30, and I've been keeping it open all day. Do not have to join your hour. You can join anytime during the school day. Hope to hear from you. Have a good day. We will check back in on Friday.